So you want to start a clothing line and you want to sell a lot of shirts. There's nothing wrong with, wanting to have the best and biggest clothing line. I was talking to this young, I would say call it clothing line entrepreneur that he's 15 or 16, and he asked me questions about how can I market, or how can I do like full printing on clothing. How can I do this, how can I do that. That's good. It's good to be curious, to want to try things, to want to become better. That's a must, of course. But it's kind of like you have to have patience. It's more about building yourself than building your product or brand or any of that. Of course, I'm telling you guys, like, be learning, always be learning, never stop. Because when you stop learning, you stop growing. Always keep on asking questions, of course, But nowadays, since it's easier than ever to start a clothing line, you don't want to start a clothing line. You want to start a brand. And the brand is you. And also you are the product. Of course you have product, but without you being who you are meant to be, the product won't be what it's meant to be if you're not who you should be. So if you're growing and becoming better, your product is going to be growing and becoming better. You are the product, you are the brand. So since you are the product and you are the brand, you got to stand up for what you believe in. So who are you? What is your brand about? What does your brand believe in? Who is your brand for? And again, if you are the brand, it's like, what are you living for? Who are you doing what you're doing for? Of course, you're doing it for yourself, but when you do it for something bigger than yourself and you involve others, it becomes a more powerful brand. Of course, you are a brand, and your clothing line is also a brand. And if you could get somebody else to join you, to bring new ideas, new skills that you don't have, you guys gonna be stronger, faster, and more unique. Because you as a person right now, you are unique. And that's your competitive advantage. It's your competitive advantage now that everybody is doing a clothing line. Everybody knows how to use Illustrator. Everybody knows how to use Photoshop. Everybody knows how to draw. Everybody could build a website. How are you going to stand out? And what are you going to stand for? What is your brand going to stand for? It's more than just having a cool image. It's more understanding who you are and where you're going. So next time you see a big clothing line and you want to be like them, make sure it's what you want. Make sure it's who you are. Make sure it makes you happy. So sometimes we want to have the biggest clothing line. We want to make a whole gang of money. But that's like putting the carriage before the horse, you know? It's like the horse is the work, is the process, is the growth. And the carriage is just, it's a cool clothing line. It's a big clothing line. It's a clothing line that makes money. But the horse is the people, the ideas, the work, the time, the persistence, the training, you know? The carriage is just, look it looks cute. What's on there? It's like cargo stuff. It's just stuff. So put the horse before the carriage. Don't put the carriage before the horse, because then it's the horse just gonna run it over and it's gonna be fucking chaos. It's like, I don't know if I'm clearly explaining myself, but it's kind of, I'm gonna use this analogy. This business is a double-edged sword. It's like, it's easier than ever to start a clothing line, but it's harder than ever. Let me explain myself. Everybody could have a website nowadays. Everybody could have a design put on a shirt. You know, everybody could have, you know, stuff. Everybody could have that. It's not easy. I could start a clothing line right now and I could start it like in one day. I have one product, a website up with a name and a photo, and I already printed. I got a clothing line. You see how easy that is? The double-edged sword. It's easy. Easier than ever. But now it's harder than ever. Why? Because it's easier than ever. And now everybody is doing it. There's competition. So in order for you to stand out from the competition, you gotta stand your ground in who you are and go for the long haul. Like, who cares about today? Well, today it matters, but just because today you started a clothing line doesn't mean you are a clothing line. You are not a clothing line. You are you. And your mission is to find others that are like you. And when you guys get together, it forms us. And us will be always more powerful and it'll be more fun, and it'll be more stuff going around, more ideas, more speed. Just better. It's like, don't worry about the money. Don't worry about being there already. It's more like see within yourself that you will get there, but more like seeing where you need to go and figure out those steps and who do you want it to go with you. You know, it's less important where you're going. It's more important who you're going with. You know? So basically it's process over the event. Always process over the event. Process is learning skills, learning, investing, working. And the event is, oh, you got a cool clothing line. Oh, you got a cool shirt. Oh, you got some money. But the process, the horse is, hey, check me out. Look, I just created this. Oh, people are going to shut you down. And fucking, they're going to chop your horse down. Your horse is going to be like, I can't go anymore because it's fucking raining too hard. And the horse is in quicksand. So it's more about figuring out how to make the horse stronger and avoiding quicksands more than having stuff. Because stuff is not real. Some people might say the horse is not even real, you know? So it's just, it goes real deep. It goes real deep. Let me see how I could explain myself better. We all want more. We all want better. But it's more like, are we gonna do that? Do we really want that? Is it even that important? And if it is, don't let nobody stop you. Not even yourself, or family, or friends, or girlfriends, or nobody. Just get it done. And even if you fail today, even if you fail tomorrow, still get it done. Even if you're like 30, 40, 50, 60, get it done. Because if you start something and you put a lot of time and work into it, you're going to believe in it more. And it's going to be harder for you to quit. And if you believe in it more, and it's harder for you to quit, you will get there. So worry less about the stuff and become stronger and believe in yourself and what you stand for, and nothing will knock you down. Yeah, some people might beat you to it, but in the long run, you're gonna be glad that that you stuck with it, and that maybe if you were real true to what you were doing and who you are, you will be better. I'm not talking about more money. I'm talking about more fulfilled, more proud that you tried, that you didn't give up, that you didn't take the shortcut. So that's just my just what I was thinking. Give me some feedback and I'll do another one of these videos. All right, peace.